Are there any changes of Bangladesh?
Every pregnancy needs utmost care and attention. But certain pregnancies need a little extra attention. An RH negative mother carrying an RH positive baby is at increased risk of complications. BSV is at the forefront to ensure safe delivery in every RH negative pregnancy.
Hello and welcome to Outside View presented by Women's Cricket Zone and brought to you by BSV, Puma, Food and Wellness and MRI Hospitals. One of Pakistan and Bangladesh will have points on the board after the clash today. Both sides desperately looking for their first win in the World Cup, and that makes it an interesting contest. I have with me Marina and Shathira to further sum up for us as to how we need to expect the match pan out today. So welcome both of you to the show. Coming to you, Marina, first. Both the teams have played against each other for a fair amount of times. They know each other's strengths and weaknesses that would sort of want them to give their all and get the first win for both teams.
Well, definitely. I mean, it's obvious that whenever you play regularly against each other, you tend to know their weaknesses and you sort of know how to plan against an opposition. But yes, given the fact that the last time they two faced each other in a tournament, Bangladesh did beat Pakistan in the qualifiers. I would say that Bangladesh might have a little more confidence coming into this game, and it's obviously their first World Cup, so they have nothing to lose.
Definitely. Same thoughts there for Bangladesh as well. Firstly, on the thoughts, Shatira, the way they've carried themselves in the tournament so far, they've played New Zealand, they've played South Africa, two big teams, a lot of character. Almost they tried to, sort of restrict South Africa early on there. So great intent from them as well.
Yeah, obviously they had a very good start. They didn't win the match, but they had a very good start with bowling, especially with South Africa. Batting was also very good for according to Bangladesh. And when they played against New Zealand, Farjana she got half century in that match. So all the batters they did well. Shamima played very well, and first match Shamima and Shamin Shupta they played well. So Rumana, Niga, Sultana, they are playing well actually. They're on a good shape. That is the main thing. So today when they will play with Pakistan, they're almost the same team. So I'll say there is a 50-50 chance. No one can say who is going to win, but who will play well today, they will win definitely. But it's a very important match for both of the teams because they lost all the matches they have played. So today is the chance to get their first win in this World Cup.
50-50 chances. Both the teams will want to get that first win in their cabinet. So Pakistan have won the toss and they've elected to bowl first. So as you mentioned about Bangladesh's batting, the openers of course have given them a good start, Marina. That is what they want. That would be the greatest positive for them going ahead because their middle order has looked uncomfortable in both the matches so far.
For Pakistan or for Bangladesh?
For Bangladesh.
Well, definitely, yes. I mean, it's always good when your top order is performing. That actually sets the momentum for the rest of the team. And Bangladesh has really good batters. I mean, they don't have big hitters, but again, we've talked about it. They know how to rotate strike, and at times it seems like they're falling behind, but they know how to and when to attack. They do pick up their moments, and then that's exactly when they can take the game away from the opposition. So they've got really experienced players in the middle over. Yes, they haven't really scored, but I think today's motivation would be an extra push for them to take up responsibility and up the order. I mean, I really like how Mushida plays. He's attacking player. He's a very good prospect for Bangladesh as well. So it will set a tone for them.
Of course, with the bat, the performance of the skipper Nigar Sultana will be very important, Shatira. But we've seen that she has been struggled a tad bit, hasn't looked at her absolute best, but would want that against Pakistan now. She'll want to get some quick runs for the team as well. But just a thought here: do you think that sort of captaincy is sort of affecting her performances? A young captain there in the tournament, does that affect in the performance of the player?
No, I don't think so because they have played only two matches. Still, they have lots of matches to play. So she's a good captain and she can carry her batting as well with the captaincy. And I have seen her so many times. She did very well with the captaincy and the batting. So she have started one match. She got few runs, 20 plus runs, but another match she is a batsman. She start very slowly, but later on she can cover all the runs and she can do all the things. But when she got out early, so that day she cannot make runs, so it's very important for her starting. So I don't know what she's planning today, but she's very what I'll say, she's a very good batter. So most of the time I have seen her is doing lots of runs. So but when she got one 20 plus run, maybe this World Cup, this match is the perfect time for her, because they know all the bowlers, and the Pakistan is a very, what I'll say, like they have played so many times, 11 times together, and six times Pakistan win, and five was for Bangladesh. So this is the time they will do the equal maybe. So this is the time in World Cup. And um, actually we believe that only Pakistan is the team in this World Cup which maybe Bangladesh can fight with the team, because all the team very good, but Pakistan is in like every team like Bangladesh. So they can beat Pakistan today, and today is the perfect time for Nigar Sultana as well, for her captaincy and for her batting as well. So she can maybe she choose this team for her best performance in this World Cup.
Shatira, of course, optimistic about Bangladesh performances today against Pakistan. We'll just quickly have a look at the playing 11. Pakistan, of course, have made no changes from the playing 11 from the last match at least. And Bangladesh, of course, we have Shamima Sultana, Sharmeen Akhtar getting back into the side, Farjana Haq, Nigar Sultana, and quite a good mix of experience and young players there. A word on Shamima Sultana, Shatira. She was aggressive with the bat in the last game, took that charge of getting those quick runs. How important will she be today, giving that good target to Pakistan? Because mind you, Pakistan were looking quite good while chasing in the last game. They just lost it by a few runs.
Yeah, obviously, Shamima is basically is a T20 specialist in our country. She is basically is a T20 specialist. She played very well in Asia Cup, and she had a huge role to win in Asia Cup. So she's playing very. She's very good in short ball, especially. That's why they took her in one day also, because in New Zealand you have to play short ball, you have to play pool, you have to play cut and all the shots, and she is the best player of that. And she can make very quick runs, especially she can utilize the power play, which is very important. If you are playing 50 overs match, you have 10 overs power play, and if you're not using the power play, just keeping the wicket in your hand, and later on you cannot cover the runs, especially when you are playing with the big team. So Shamima is the player who always play fearless, who always plays fearless. So she always think about the situation. Whatever she will get, she will hit it. So that's why she can do some quick runs, and she did very well in the last match. Unfortunately, we couldn't make that match so far, but today is the day maybe. And what I'll say, Pakistani paces is very good, and when you are very good in short ball, pull and hook and cut, so you will enjoy to play this kind of good paces definitely.
Of course, and we've talking about the middle order of Bangladesh as well, which hasn't clicked by now, but against a bowling unit of Pakistan, which has looked good so far in the tournament. So that would be a thing that they'd be putting the thinking hats on for someone like a Ritu Muni in the middle order, Marina with the bat and with the ball. She's been performing for the side. Of course, that would be a concern for Bangladesh that they have to bring those crucial runs in the middle overs so as to get capitalize on the momentum. As you said, that the top order has been performing and it's always a positive for any team, but that middle order will have to capitalize on the good starts that the top order has provided them with.
Well, definitely, and I mean these both teams have played a lot together, and they know their spinners. Bangladeshi batters know how Pakistan operates with their blowers and as well as with the paces as well. So I think I wouldn't really worry about because this game is totally different from the rest of the games. And again, this is almost an equal, you can say, competition. But whenever Bangladesh comes into play with against Pakistan or India, there's a different level of commitment and enthusiasm. So I think this will be another push for them. Obviously, it's like you said that it's one opportunity for both teams to grab those points. So it will definitely give a boost to them. I mean, with Ritu there again, Farhana is really good. Romana Ahmed is pretty good, and we've seen them playing the game and taking away game from the opposition. They are experienced, they are skillful, they are quick to adjust to the conditions and also the opposition. So I'm actually not worried about their batting. But yes, on the other hand, Pakistan needs to make sure that they keep an attacking field and try to exploit the weaknesses of Bangladeshi batters, as it that they are not big hitters of the ball, but they can play with the field and maneuver the singles very beautifully, I would say.
Marina, of course, not worried about Bangladesh's batting, as she says. But coming to Pakistan's bowling, then, Marina, we've seen that they've started their bowling very impressively in the matches, but in the death overs, they've leaked a lot of runs. Do you think that has caused them the matches, the important ones?
Yes, I think. The other game, I think that they should have gone with Diana instead of Nida. But again, I think this is trying to find out the perfect combination. Fatma Sana is brilliant. She is quick to learn and adjust. In previous game against South Africa, we saw that she actually switched to slow ones and Yorkers very quickly when she came to know that length isn't working. I think Diana, this one should give some more cushion to Diana because she can go more slow ones and Yorkers as well. But probably she's relying too much on spinners, which is not a good idea at the death overs. That's one area where they can work, and I'm sure that Diana and the think tanks must have practiced to go Yorkers and just be more focused in death overs because that's where they've been making runs.
Fatima Sana, you mentioned Marina in the pre-match presser. She said that James Anderson and Sana Mir are the people who have inspired her in cricket, and we'll be of course excited to see. But coming to you, Shatira, on that with Fatima Sana playing her first ODI World Cup, but the kind of confidence and promise she has shown on the field that shows that she's a vital player for the side and just is eager to perform for the side.
Yeah, she's a champion player. I just love the young champ, definitely, and how she plays. She doesn't look like she looks like a very senior player or very confident in the ground. That is very important. How old are you? From how many days you are playing is not important. How you are performing in the ground, your attitude, your body language will say like how good you are. So that thing Fatima Sana have inside her, so that is the best thing of her. So she plays very good in the ground, and last match also she took 3 wicket. Now she is the champion player, so nothing to say about her.
Definitely, Fatima Sana is the one player that we all will be looking forward to in this match as well. But apart from her, the one who impressed us in the last game, Marina, was Gulam Fatima. Caused the mid-inning collapse against South Africa in the previous match, made most of the opportunities she received. That's what we want from someone who gets into the team and brings the momentum towards the team, especially in the middle overs.
Well, that's a beauty of a leg spinner. If you have someone who can turn on these wickets and give you breakthroughs, that's the kind of a player you would want in your playing 11. And yes, she might have gone for runs, but you can give some cushion. And being a captain, you have to give cushion because he was the trump card in the last game. And I think that today, again, her role will be very crucial with that middle overs. But you have to give credit to the other spinners as well. It's more like a partnership in bowling because if you're not drying out runs on one end, the other bowler from the other end cannot buy wickets. So again, I think that all the bowlers need to work together. With Ghulam Fatma playing her game, she was patient enough, she was brave enough to, slide the ball as well as take the pace off and then try some different lengths to unsettle the batters. And that's kind of the thing you want. And that bravery actually helped her to grab those three crucial wickets.
And of course, Diana Vague, you mentioned before, Marina, but I'll come to Shatira with that things. She's been consistently trying to perform for the side with those economical overs at least. Even if she's not getting a breakthrough, she'll make sure that she's not conceding a lot of runs. And that economical overs helps other bowlers to, sort of get that pressure on the batters, and that helps.
Yeah, obviously. So if you see in the last match, she didn't get wickets, but other bowlers they were expensive, but they got wicket. So it's the rules of cricket. Like if one side your partner is doing very good economical bowling, so another side your partner will get the wicket. However, it is because when one bowler is giving pressure to the batter, and she's doing very economical bowling, so the batter will take chance to the another bowlers. So when they will go for charging the another bowler, so they will give the wicket to another bowler. So this is all about partnership. When they are bowling, when her partner is bowling with Diana Baik, so in another one side Diana is doing very economical bowling, and another side one bowler is getting the wicket. So that is called partnership. It's not about batting, always like batting partnership, but bowling partnership is also very important in cricket. So they have a very good bowling side. Pakistan have like spinner, off spinner, left arm bowler, and pace bowler. They have a very good bowling side. That's why maybe today they own the toss and they have decided to bowl first, because they want to restrict the Bangladeshi batters as early as possible.
And definitely bowling first. We'll of course see Nidada taking the charge of the ball as well. A lot of experience under her sleeves. This was good with the bat, but we'll talk about it in the later half of our show. But then with the ball, Nidada will have a great responsibility, Marina.
Yes, definitely. I mean, she's the senior counterpart to the team, and you would expect that he will lead the spin attack, and definitely a lot of experience up there. But again, she needs to understand what sort of strength other opposition has. I think she can do a bit more with her experience, and also now she's played a lot of games in the middle overs as well. She can try, you know, build up a trap along with the Bisma Maroof, will setting the field placement as well. I think they could do a little bit better because in previous game at certain times field placement wasn't really according to her bowling, which might have actually helped her a bit. But yes, she's a very important bowler. She loves to take the challenge. She loves to perform and win games. So that actually, whenever Bisma Maroof hands ball to Nida Dar, you can expect that she will put her hand up and get two breakthroughs. And that's exactly what her reputation is.
Definitely. And then bowling first, Nidadar, as you said, that she will have a great responsibility on her shoulders. But also a word on Nashra Sandhu, Marina. She's sure to be used in the middle overs or probably in the innings. And she just tries to, don't allow that opposition, the batters to sort of accelerate their innings, tries to keep the run rate in control. And that is what comes handy for the team for having a bowler like her in the setup.
Well, I like to call her the silent assassin because she's not that fancy, not very animated. But what she does is keeps very tight line and length. She's a very smart bowler, can read the batters really quickly, and can give you those quick overs in between where not many runs are being conceded. And I mean, that kind of a bowler actually helps. It takes the pressure off the other bowlers as well as your captain. And she can actually take control of her field as well, which is a good thing know. She can go up to Bisma and say that I want this field, I have this plan. These type of input from young players can actually help Bisma. And obviously, when she takes initiative, she loves to deliver. And yes, that's the one type of bowler we are talking about that who keeps the run rate in check and allows the other bowlers from the other end, capitalize on the opportunity.
Definitely, as you said, we'll keep that in mind, silently coming in and doing the job for the side, Marina. Of course, now it's time for predictions. Let's see, we'll go to Shatira first. Pakistan bowling, they have looked good in the bowling, apart from the few death overs that they've bowled. So that would be a great challenge for the Bangladesh side. But considering the form of their top orders and some big names would want to come in and perform in this match, what do you think, Shatira, is Pakistan chasing?
Maybe 210. It will be a good total for Bangladesh. So Pakistan have a very good bowling side, so it will very difficult to do. I will say 250 plus, but it's not possible. Maybe my prediction is Bangladesh will do 210 plus, and Pakistan have to chase this run.
210, Shatira says. Marina?
Well, if Pakistan goes to their full potential and feels well, I think that it shouldn't be above 180, 190.
Amazing. So we have 180, 190, and 200. Quite close, but then still we'll have to watch for it. Pakistan coming in and taking the charge of the ball, and Bangladesh batters, of course, wanting to give their all to get some good runs on the board so as to they can then go and defend it. It's going to be an interesting contest. Both the teams know each other well. Both the teams searching for their first win in this World Cup. So we'll of course pick up this conversation in the mid show. You until then stay tuned to Women's Cricket Zone for all the updates on women's cricket.